Article Any dispute between two or more contracting parties concerning the interpretation or application of the Convention which cannot be settled through negotiation, shall, at the request of one of them, be submitted to arbitration. If within 6 months from the date of the request for arbitration the parties are unable to agree on the organization of the arbitration, any one of those parties may refer the dispute to the International Court of Justice by request in conformity with a statute of the court. Article 9(1). Each contracting party may at the time of signature or ratification of this protocol or accession thereto, declare that it does not consider itself bound by article of this protocol. The other contracting parties shall not be bound by this article with respect to any contracting party having made such a reservation. 2. Any contracting party having made a reservation in accordance with paragraph the 1st of may at any time withdraw this reservation by notification to the Belgian government. Article 10. This protocol shall be open for signature by the states which have ratified the convention or which have adhered thereto before February 23, 1968, and by any state represented at the 12th session 1967-1968 of the Diplomatic Conference on Maritime Law. Article 11(1). This protocol shall be ratified. 2. Ratification of this protocol by any state which is not a party to the convention shall have the effect of accession to the convention. 3. The instruments of ratification shall be deposited with the Belgian government. Article 12(1). States members of the United Nations or members of the specialized agencies of the United Nations not represented at the 12th session of the Diplomatic Conference on Maritime Law may accede to this protocol. 2. Accession to this protocol shall have the effect of accession to the convention. 3. The instruments of accession shall be deposited with the Belgian government. Article 13(1). This protocol shall come into force 3 months after the date of the deposit of 10 instruments of ratification or accession, of which at least 5 shall have been deposited by states that have each a tonnage equal or superior to 1 million gross tons of tonnage. 2. For each state which ratifies this protocol or accedes thereto after the date of deposit of the instrument of ratification or accession determining the coming into force, such as is stipulated in 1 of this article. This protocol shall come into force 3 months after the deposit of its instrument of ratification or accession. Article 14(1). Any contracting state may denounce this protocol by notification to the Belgian government. 2. This denunciation shall have the effect of denunciation of the Convention. 3. The denunciation shall take effect 1 year after the date on which the notification has been received by the Belgian government. Article 15(1). Any contracting state may at the time of signature, ratification or accession, or at any time thereafter declare by written notification to the Belgian government which among the territories under its sovereignty or for whose international relations it is responsible are those to which the present protocol applies. The protocol shall 3 months after the date of the receipt of such notification by the Belgian government extend to the territories named therein, but not before the date of the coming into force of the protocol in respect of such state too. This extension also shall apply to the Convention if the latter is not yet applicable to those territories. 3. Any contracting state which has made a declaration under one of this article may at any time thereafter declare by notification given to the Belgian government that the protocol shall cease to extend to such territory. This denunciation shall take effect 1 year after the date on which notification thereof has been received by the Belgian government. It also shall apply to the Convention. Article 16. This contracting parties may give effect to this protocol either by giving it the force of law by including in their national legislation in a form appropriate to that legislation the rules adopted under this protocol. Article 17. The Belgian government shall notify the states represented at the 12th session 1967-1968 of the Diplomatic Conference on Maritime Law, the acceding states to this protocol, and the states parties to the Convention, of the following: 1. The signatures, ratifications and accessions received in accordance with Articles X, 11 and 12. 2. The date on which the present protocol will come into force in accordance with Article 13. 3. The notifications with regard to the territorial application in accordance with Article 15. 4. The denunciation received in accordance with Article 14, in witness whereof the undersigned plenipotentiaries duly authorized have signed this protocol. Done at Brussels, this 23rd day of February 1968, in the French and English languages, both texts being equally authentic, in a single copy, which shall remain deposited in the archives of the Belgian government, which shall issue certified copies.